Heart line is associated with your love, romance, and relationship. It also indicates the quality of love which you are going to get and receive in this life. And apart from that, heart line is very important to understand if the person is going to get a cardiac arrest, if at what age will be the heart attack, if the person is going to get a bad cholesterol or a blood pressure or not, everything. So let's discuss this. Before that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get instant notification of my videos to you. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are discussing about your heart line, which is one of the primary lines of palmistry. It's very important to understand heart line because that is associated with a lot of things. It is associated with the health of the person, how healthy is your heart. It's associated with the emotions. It's associated with a lot of things in your life, guys. Yeah. So let's understand. Let's jump into the heart line. Let's see where is the heart line on your hand. Firstly, if you see this red line which starts at the mount of Mercury below this pinky finger and goes right up to the mount of Jupiter, this is your heart line. It starts here and goes up till the mount of Jupiter or the mount of Saturn, maybe the middle finger or the first index finger. There are two methods to see the age of heart line. Firstly, in the Hindu palmistry, the Indian palmistry, the heart line starts from the mount of Mercury and goes up till here. But in Western palmistry, it starts from here and goes down up till the mount of Mercury. So these are two approaches which are there, but I follow the Hindu palmistry because I have learned the Hindu Vedic astrology. To understand the heart line, it's very important first to understand what is heart related to. It's related to emotions. It's related to your compassion which you will have. It's related to heart. Your heart line is related to the quality or the amount of feelings, the degree of feelings which you will have for other people in your life, in your social life, in your family, in your friends. Lifeline is more associated with the quality of life. Headline is associated with the quality of your thoughts, because head is associated with mind and mind is more logic, but your heart is very emotional. Your heart is more compassionate. It thinks for other people. So that's a very important reason. Many big people who are very compassionate personality, who are very great philanthropists, who are very good, very active in social life, they have very good heart line in their palm, and it is associated with the inner conscience of the person, the inner feeling which a person will have. When I talk about inner feeling, that's the emotion, that's the feeling, that's the inner thoughts which a person will have for others. Now let's see some practical examples of heart line. What does your heart, what's the style of heart line which you have on your palm, and let's understand, let's study, and let's discuss the heart line. Firstly, as I said, this red line is the heart line. Whenever the heart line has a curve, something like this, that person is very emotional in terms of their thoughts. That person have utmost emotional feeling for other people. If the heart line is straight, something like this, the person doesn't get emotionally attached to other people very easily. Such people take a lot of time to attach to others. If the heart line is curved, as we saw in the first example, such people are very emotionally attached. When they meet a new person, they instantly they get attached to that person, and they kind of feel that there was some kind of an attachment in this life with them, which they were bound to connect with the person. People with straight lifeline is more kind of logical, and they are a bit selfish, I can say, or they are a bit mean in terms of give and take of the emotions. The second very important thing is that lifeline should not have any kind of crosses, which I mean is, if the lifeline has some crosses, something like this, it is not a good indication, because at that age there can be some emotional trauma or some kind of problems which are associated with your feelings, your emotions, and your health of the heart. If there is any block, something like this, if these blocks are formed, that indicates some health issues related to heart. If there are some blocks like this, that indicates blockages in the heart valves. If the heart line starts from here, so if your heart line is very big, goes up till the Mount of Jupiter, such people are very, have a very good heart. And versus if the heart line is small, that means that the person's heart, quality of heart is not very good. Starts from here, and if it has some lines like this, like such lines, that means that the person is going to have a very good relationship. The person is going to get a very good romance and love from the life partner. And if your heart line goes like this and it has a split out here, that means that you are the one who is going to show the utmost love and relationship. In your relationship, you're going to be very much emotional and you will be very romantic in terms of your life. The best sign on the heart line is that the heart line which goes like this, and if it forms a trident, something like this, if it forms a trident at the end, that means that the person is very lucky in their life. If your heart line goes, it has a big curve over here, like it starts here but has a big curve over here, such people are very much hardworking and they want to earn a lot of money. There is a hunger of money for them, and they really want to create a good wealth, and they are able to create a good wealth in their life. Now, when you see a sign in which the heart line touches the headline, so this is the headline, and if the heart line touches the headline, such people are very good thinkers. I mean, it's a balance of their thought process. Their emotional balance and their logical balance is very good, and whatever decisions such people make, they make very great decisions in their life. If the heart line has some kind of girdles or some kind of lines over here, something like this, or maybe some kind of blockages over here associated with these lines, that indicates that the person is going to love or going to have a relationship with the same sex. The quality of heart line, in fact the quality of any primary line, if it should not be too deep or too shallow, it should not be too dark or too light. So the heart line should not be very dark or it should not be very light. It should be balance between the dark and the light. Secondly, any dots on the heart line is also not considered good. If this is the heart line and if there are any spots, like specifically any black spot, that is not considered a good sign. Thirdly, very importantly, the color of the heart line. So this is the heart line, and if the color of your heart line is red, that indicates blood pressure, that indicates some kind of a cholesterol related issues. You have to maintain your diet. Very importantly, you have to do exercises, guys. If your heart line is very deep, and if there is any spot or if it is reddish in color, start exercising, start taking care of your heart from now. People who are looking for love and romance, for them, this is the time to discuss the love and romance. People who are looking for love and romance in heart line, let's discuss that. How to see marriage, love. So that's the heart line, which goes something like this. The heart line which stops at the Mount of Jupiter is very good, which stops at the Mount of Saturn is average, which stops somewhere between the Mount of Sun and the Mount of Saturn is not so good. Secondly, curvy heart line is very good in terms of good emotions. The more it is curved, the more emotional the person is. The flat it is, the less emotional the person. The flat means more practical, as I said. Now, if you have a line which is, just near to this heart line, a line which is coming here. And if it's, suppose for example, this is your heart line, and if there is a line which touches your heart line, that indicates that you are going to get the love of your life. You are going to meet your soulmate very, very soon. So for example, this is your heart line, and if the relationship line, if it is closer to your lifeline, that is very good. And if it is far away from the lifeline, then the relationship part takes a lot of time. Secondly, if there are any cross lines over here which cuts the heart line and which also crosses the relationship line over here, that combination is not considered good, because such people will get to see some breakups in their relationship. So that is another very important line. I'm going to discuss relationship lines and romance lines more deeper and more in depth in my upcoming videos. This was all about what is heart line all about, and I hope you really liked the video. Just give a thumbs up, just click on the like button. Let me know about your feedback for this, and I will see you next time with more videos on palmistry. Till then, take care, goodbye.